Hello everyone, GenmaTheSamurai here, and welcome to this bonus part of Metroid Dread. I'm going to be handling this a tad differently than previous bonus parts, as this is going to be a bit of a scripted video, but I plan to cut to some fun highlights and reactions here and there. I did a stream where I tried to beat the game in under 4 hours while doing tons of sequence breaks to get there, and I will have a highlight reel at the end of the video. But to start this off, for those of you who may remember, at the end of my final part I unlocked a bunch of artwork for 100%ing the game. On top of that, there was also a special edition art book that I didn't actually look at yet because I didn't want to spoil myself, so we're going to be looking at both in short succession, so past me, take it away. Hello people in the future, so I'm here in the menu over here and I'm going to be looking into the extras. I'm going to be actually looking at the art gallery images. So it says Chozo Archives, so I assume these are kind of like the Chozo memories in Samus Returns, and I'm just going to be looking at all of these blinds, so I'm really interested to see what will happen. So yeah, anyway, let's look at this first one. Okay, so... yep. So, Ravenbeak is the one who blew up that first Emmy. Got it. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so all of you guys captured Kraid, it looks like? Okay. Yep, that seems about right. There's the experiment. Man. Okay. What the heck? What is that? You were just dumping Chozo in there? Are those from the Thoha tribe? That's pretty messed up. Okay. Oh man. Wow. Alright, so you guys were riding that thing around. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, X-Parasite. Okay. Oh dear. So yeah, you made him hack into the Emmy. Man. Oh, look at that! That's really cool. Oh, it's like a callback to all of the others. They have the Samus Returns design and all of these other things. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Okay. And that's what 9 is? Man. And then I see Adam over there on the right. Aww. Man, that's crazy though. All of the villains and everything here too, including the Queen Metroid over in the background. I love it. I love it so much. Alright. Well, okay though. So yeah, it looks like over here, that was probably them telling them to back down? Or like, was that the X-Parasite ones? Wait, I just saw ships leaving. Oh, I hope they haven't gone to other planets. If so, that's bad. Okay. Huh. Yeah, this is the one I'm the most curious about out of this whole bunch, because yeah, I see the ships leaving in the background. I saw that there were ships hanging out at the end of the game as well. Oh man. Okay. But yeah, it looks like they capture Kraid. So yeah, okay. It's pretty straightforward compared to Samus Returns, but wow, and you guys were just still riding that thing around. Okay, anyway, I'll see you guys at the rest of the bonus part. But okay, this is really good artwork, so see you guys in a bit. Okay everyone, and we're back over here with the collector's edition of Metroid Dread. So when I started off this Let's Play, I opened this thing up, but I did not look at the art book, so we're going to go ahead and just plop this thing right back open. I did remove the plastic on the thing, so yeah. I do want to point out, by the way, this was one detail I missed that my friend pointed out a little bit. But you can kind of see that there's like some Emmys and stuff chilling here and everything, so that's pretty cool. So, let's go ahead and open up the first page, as it were. So it just says Metroid. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, wow, that's like original Metroid. Oh my gosh, wait, did they have a bunch of like old school? Ha! That's actually really cool. Okay. Anyway, Metroid 2, good game. Anyway, let's go ahead and open that up. Hey, look right here, all the poses and everything. OG Metroid 2. Oh my gosh, this is so clean looking. I did not know they had a designated artwork for the stupid wall enemies in Metroid 2. That's really funny. Its first appearance. Everyone's favorite. Here we are. Super Metroid. Oh my gosh, look how clean that looks. Wow, yeah, this looks really clean looking. Wow. Oh my. You know, seeing it drawn in the original concept art, oh my gosh, Mother Brain, are you okay? Dang, look at that. Oh wow, wait, they had concept art for like the actual area layout? This actually reminds me of like Hollow Knight a little bit. Like, you guys know what I mean? A little? Like, have you guys ever played that? That's actually really impressive. I mean, this obviously does not match up with how it actually ended up laid out, but wow, this is actually really fun concept-wise. I mean, I guess that's Meridia, and then that's where it connects with the tube. Wow! Oh my gosh, my childhood. Right here. My childhood. Metroid Fusion. I love that artwork. Oh my gosh. Wow, there's even some art in here I haven't seen before. Okay, so... yeah, there's Samus over there. The pose. The ledge grab, which is new, as well as the ladder climbing. That's really cool looking. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh yeah, this iconic artwork. Look right there. Man, I love that. Just Samus with the SAX behind her. Also, the iconic fusion gunship that we now see in Dread. I just love that that's back. There they are. That's the X-Parasite. Wow, the way this is drawn, you can tell that there is just a jump in art quality from game to game here. Oh yeah, there's Zero Mission over here, and Samus Returns. Okay. So yeah, there's Zero Mission, and right over here, Samus Returns. Okay. One thing I always liked about Zero Mission was the really heavy use of shading. Like, you have like these dark black outlines on everything, and just like, it's really cool with the metallic look. And then over here, yep, you can still see it with Kraid over here and all this stuff. It just really added to the dark atmosphere with the artwork. But yeah, anyway, what they got going. Whoa! Whoa! That's supposed to be the beam burst? That's a really expensive looking artwork. It looks cool. Alright, this is the part we all waited for. It's Dread. Whoa, that looks pretty. The shoulders, everything, but they look how big they got the gun. Look at how swole this Samus is. Oh my gosh, that's like the stupid Hulk smasher almost. Exelion Star Corporation, huh? I didn't even pay attention to that, but yeah, I guess that's whatever manufacturing company made these things. Okay, I wonder if this is gonna be relevant later. Oh, are these like another design of Emmy in here? That's interesting. What, did they actually mean to give the Emmys like more extreme designs as it went along? Is that what I'm looking at here? That's cool. Oh wait, they even designed more. Did they actually? Oh wow, that's the first time I've ever seen the bottom part of Kraid right there. He has like a full-on tail. Half these shots, Samus is just chilling there on the side, just like looking right at the camera like, hey, hey, what are you looking at? Whoa! Look at this concept design for Adam. Actually, that would have been really cool if they did that, like a face coming out of it talking to you. They even drew concept art for that set piece? Where you just pulled the thing down and it fell? Yeah, here's artwork for the fusion ship. This is so cool. Alright. In conclusion, wow, this game was expensive. Alright guys, so we're here to talk about Amiibo for a moment because I realized I forgot to actually include that in my script, but I need to talk about it regardless. So yeah, this game has Amiibo support, just like anything else. I chose not to do it during my playthrough, and now I'm going to go ahead and show this off. So, anyway, there are multiple Amiibo that you can do for this game, but most notably, there are the 2 Metroid Dread Amiibo, which I only barely got in time, by the way. I hate Amiibo, but anyway... what you get from this game is actually not nearly as drastic as it is with Samus Returns. Honestly, thankfully, in a lot of ways, but I do still feel like at the same time, I'm not really getting much bang for my buck on these things, so I don't know. Amiibo is a whole other topic. We'll just talk about how to use these. So, anyway, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and just say what basically every other Metroid Amiibo does. So I'm just going to go ahead and, for example, I'm going to use the Zero Suit Samus Amiibo right here. And it says replenish 200 energy. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and use the Smash Bros. Samus real quick. And we'll go ahead and use that one as well. Energy at maximum capacity. So, to my knowledge, all of them just recharge your energy and or missiles, but I believe it's just energy. Okay, ammo at maximum capacity. Okay, there we go. So it's energy and ammo. Let me try the Metroid. I want to see which one that one does. Okay, and the Samus Returns Samus. Okay, so basically it looks like the Samus Amiibos all restore energy, whereas Ridley, Dark Samus, and the Baby Metroid all restore missiles. So, there you go. Let's go ahead and use the Emmy, though, however. Let's see what that gets me. Extra missile plus tank acquired missile capacity increased by 10. So, there you go. That's pretty fun. And cool. Ammo and maximum capacity will have no effect. Alright, well, I already did that. Anyway, so now we're going to go ahead and use the Metroid Dread Samus amiibo. And that adds an extra energy tank. So, there we go. And that is basically all of the amiibo functionality for this game as far as Metroid amiibo are concerned. So yes, you get energy recharge and missile recharge, and also on top of that you get an additional missile tank plus 10 and a additional energy tank. So there we go. That's pretty much all you get from amiibo in this. No added difficulties. That's all you get. And it's fine. Anyway, alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next section. Now you guys may have noticed at the end of my playthrough I got a Metroid Zero mission artwork. Well, upon beating the game quickly and depending on your difficulty, you will unlock different artwork based on games in the 2D timeline. These are all a really fun callback to older games, and it's a fitting reward for the game closing off the Metroid Menace plotline of the 2D games so far. Now, of course, to unlock all of these artworks, I had to do several repeat playthroughs. Now, you guys may have noticed during my first playthrough, I was constantly complaining about the fact that every single time I got a power bomb, the game told me that I was not able to use the thing, and I just was really confused by that fact, and just thought that the game didn't want me to sequence break. Well, this is where I tell you straight up, this game has tons of sequence breaks. In fact, it's probably the most sequence break friendly game since Super Metroid. During each of my repeated playthroughs, I used some form of sequence breaks, attempting to beat the game faster for a better time. My first replay was on hard mode, and while I wouldn't say it was extreme as fusion mode in Samus Returns, once you do get to Dairon, enemies start hitting really hard. Despite that though, it didn't feel that much more frustrating. Maybe I just got better at the game, but overall I still had a fairly comfy time. I want to give a huge shout out to my friend Snivy who told me about the sequence breaks I could perform. You could get the grapple beam before Kraid by using a slide jump trick, which surprisingly wasn't too difficult to perform, and I do this regularly now. This also lets you collect the Morph Ball bombs shortly afterwards. If you do collect this before Kraid, you can use the Morph Ball bombs to activate this mechanism in Kraid's boss room, allowing you to one-shot him, and I love this so much. It tells you just straight up that they knew you would be able to do this, and just designed this alternate way to kill the boss just for fun. My friend Flame Guy also posted his own sequence break shenanigans on Twitter, and following this crazy strat, I was able to collect the super missiles early. Speed Boost is so much crazier in this game, I love it. You can do these crazy wall jumps, you can just, go into Morph Ball and then boost up. You can do all these crazy tricks that you can never do in previous games, and the added utility just makes the Speed Boost so much more fun to use on repeat playthroughs. There is one speedrun trick that definitely seems unintentional though. Basically, some shots can clip through the floors and ceilings by doing jump shots in parallel with the ceiling. This is useful for breaking explosive blocks to skip sections of the game. It's honestly kind of a pain to learn, and it definitely is cheating to a certain extent, but doing this you can skip the damaged first Emmy and the water boss, so that's actually really cool and it saves on a ton of time. Another thing I noticed is that you can reliably Shine Spark into several bosses to save time, and it's fantastic. Not to mention the experiment boss fight that has actually hard-coded into the fight that if you Shine Spark him during that one section, it just one-shots him, and it's really cool, and it just reminds me of the Kraid death that they added in, and just, I love this kind of cred. Heck, you can also Shine Spark into the final boss, though unfortunately in this case, he doesn't actually take damage and you take damage instead. I think it would have been an incredibly fun touch if Shine Sparking into Ravenbeak's Shine Spark had its own animation or something, but maybe that's the Gunvolt fan in me. I revisited Super Metroid in the middle of this playthrough. This is because prior to this game, that was the one that went real crazy on the sequence breaks. I took the time to try and learn some tricks such as the Mock Ball, and I realized how much easier it is to perform sequence break tricks in Dread in comparison. Shine Spark in Super in particular is super finicky, and I would describe the process of learning it like learning to wave dash in Melee, since you basically just have to learn to do a really fast input and it's just really unreliable. In general, I am just blown away by how flexible Dread is. I was totally in the wrong about this game on that front. The only thing that you cannot get early through some method is the power bombs, but considering that as an endgame item, that's perfectly fine. Heck, there was one sequence break I learned fairly early on, which allowed me to actually get the gravity suit early on after I got the ice beams. And next thing I knew, I did several playthroughs without ever getting the space jump at all, so rest in peace, space jump. Overall, replaying this game was a totally different experience, and talking with other players and learning tricks for this has been a magical experience. The devs also released a couple patches, but what I love about them is they remove soft locks, but none of the sequence breaks, and it's great to see them fix glitches that break the game, but not the ones people have fun with.
Metroid Prime.
I've been wanting a new Metroid game that totally embraced player skill and flexibility again like Super Metroid, and the fact that it incorporated and elevated so many things from my first Metroid game just hit all the right notes for me. If there's any criticism I have though, I feel like there are one too many fights with both the Chozo warriors and the robot Chozo soldiers, which I will now refer to as robot because robot Chozo soldiers is really hard to say repeatedly. Anyway, for the robots in particular, it doesn't really feel like there is much of a difficulty escalation at all in comparison to the Chozo warriors, who gradually get new attacks and shields as the game goes along. So because of that, I get really frustrated when I have to fight them over and over, especially considering how many hits it took to kill them. Now when I learned to Shine Spark into them, they became a non-issue at that point. But the thing is, up until that point, they were a drag and they just like made every single fight with them a slog until I learned the strats, which I guess is technically on me, but I still feel like the fight is a bit overused and it doesn't change up enough. But the story was fantastic, and the more I ruminate and think back on it, as well as even previous Metroid games as others have pointed out, the more I love it. This is the Metroid 5 we all deserve, and I can confidently say this is hands down my favorite 2D Metroid. It has everything I personally value about the 2D games in one package, and for that, I have to give a huge kudos to Mercury's team for pulling this off despite the work conditions from what I've heard. I really hope the next game goes smoother for the development team if they are chosen for the next one, and I'm 100% here for it. That said, I am now going to transition into the speedrun highlights, so I hope you all enjoyed the video and the Let's Play. At the very end, I'm going to include my reactions to the timed endings, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later. Hello everyone, GenmaTheSamurai here, and welcome to this stream of Metroid Dread. So I've actually practiced this a lot. I know I can do this because I've done it. I won't tell you guys what time I cleared this in, but I know a lot of tricks now. So yeah, this is going to be vastly different than my first playthrough that you guys saw. There's one sequence break that I won't be doing, purely for the sake of time. As much as I would like to do it, it would take longer than doing it the normal way. But there are several sequence breaks that I am going to be doing during this stream that you guys are going to get to see, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I love this game a lot. I've played it an absurd amount of times, and I'm still not sick of it. So, hey, that's a good thing. Anyway, here we go. Let's go and jump right into this. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and go right here, and we're going to do this on new game. And there we go. Yep. And we're gonna do this on hard mode because I've actually done this on hard mode. I'm feeling pretty confident about it, so there we go. One thing, if there is a request I would like in a patch, well, I have two requests, but one request is the big one. Please let us skip this. Stuff when we get there. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing some really fun tricks. Come on, there we go. Nice. Now, this is really annoying to time. There's only 3 times I'm gonna have to do stuff like this. 2 of them are like right, like next to each other, which is basically this one and like a few rooms away. Out of the way. Yeah, we did it. Okay, cool. Anyway, nice. This is like one of the trickiest ones. There's like a timing for this. So what is happening, if I were to try and describe this for you, is basically when I hug on a corner, I did it, that was so fast. Alright, awesome. When you hug onto a corner, your collision lines up in a certain way. And so because of that, I was able to basically just like clip my gun shots like through the wall and hit objects and stuff, so, but yeah. Anyway, this is like the only real glitch like that I'm gonna be using though. I don't know how to do that like crazy speed boost trick that people have been doing where they just like clip through the floor. I don't know how to do that crud. Anyway, like I'm not gonna be going for like world record kind of crud, by the way, guys. This is not gonna be like yeah, it's no, but still. And also there is gonna be a really funny point in this run where I'm just gonna be mashing the button, by the way. Just fair warning. When that happens, rest in peace to my hands. Run counter. One thing that is kind of fun here is this is going to allow us to fight a certain boss fight early, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, they exist. second one here is so I can do this. Because I'm fighting this boss before killing the Emmy, basically. Basically, yeah, the reason I did this was mainly for this part right here. It also skips the tutorial Emmy as well. We skip the tutorial Emmy altogether. We're never gonna have to go see it. The one that's like broken. So now with this, we have a lot more freedom to explore, therefore it's just gonna also just save up time that way. Because I can actually take a different route into the area where I activate like the heat machine and everything. So then we can get back to the Emmy that way. So yeah, all around. Pretty cool stuff. They definitely did not intend this one because you can still see the guy hanging out back there. Hey, is what it is, I guess. Let's go! Oh my gosh! Nice! Okay. I feel so good about that. Okay. Cool. Anyway. Hey, we did it! More or less first try! Okay. Now let's go down here and we're gonna go and get the grapple beam. Grapple beam acquired. So yeah. That's fun. Is what it is. I hate that one in particular. Frick the speed boost one. All my homies hate the speed boost one. Frickin' thing. Nice. So we got the speed boost. So stuff's about to get fun. Oh, right by where I need to shoot up too. Sweet. What the heck? Did you guys see that? What the heck? Some bug just landed on my head. It's always like this. Okay. Okay. Come at me, bro. Oh my god. Be gone. Cool. Alright. Those guys, you can kill them in 2 Shine Sparks, but you don't really have that many opportunities to actually do that with the other 2 fights. That's the only one where you have, like, the room to actually do both of them. So the other ones, I'm gonna have to use other methods, but I feel the first fight is the worst fight, so that's okay. No. Yo! Nice! Oh my gosh, that's like the fastest I've ever done it that time. Cool. Okay, thank God. Nice. Alright, so we just skipped the water boss. Alright. It's okay, that worked out. We're good. How did that happen? Like, I am not mad, and I refuse to question it anymore. Why, yes I have. Oh my gosh, like what I was about to do there, and then I messed it up. Okay. Cool. Alright. Anyway. Let's head on down over here. Go into that teleporter, and we're going to be getting ourselves a certain ability very quickly. I love that they made a whole pathway for this. Like, they made a whole thing for an item, and then they just connected it to another spot, knowing full well that people would do a thing with it. Okay. Alright. Also, at the end of this, I'm going to be reacting to the timed endings for the first time at the end of this stream. So, or the timed ending artworks. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. Let's head over here. And alright, nice. So I'm going to destroy that block. And that one. And that one. Drop that down. Nice. Okay. Gravity suit! Nice. Okay. I have, like, a lot of dedicated loading for some reason. I am wondering why. Is it because of, like, the cutscene stuff? That's the only guess I got. Just drop right on down. Right into the shield. Enemy at half health immediately. Okay, so I want to go to this one teleporter over here. This part's fun. Wow, that was the fastest I've ever done that. Anyway, so if you're wondering why I'm going back to Cataris right now, this is because this is actually the fastest way to get back over to Gavorin. So we're going to go ahead and take this teleporter and go back. And right, so we're just going to actually go to the final area very briefly. Because again, I'm just going to be skipping the space jump. Alright, come at me. Come at me, quick. Let's go! Yes! Okay, so boss is at half health now. Let's go! Okay, nice. Alright. Alright. Easy peasy. Cross bomb acquired. This is probably one of the funnier boss fights if you do the skips, to be honest. Because if you have the early screw attack, this boss just becomes sad. It gave me so much trouble, and I haven't actually fought this boss in a hot minute. Okay. There we go. Nice. Storm missile acquired. Okay, so now that we have this, we can head back over to where we actually need to go. Nice. Okay, it's the really dangerous one. Okay. So what you gotta do is you basically just want to screw attack into the enemies. You will take damage, but you kill them so much faster this way. Okay, nice. Alright, so there we go. Screw attack one-shots the second phase. Oh, I didn't dodge that correctly. Ugh. Okay. I don't know the name of this technique. I don't know if the person who found it has named it. What was the video that my friend sent me? Because I should give credit where it's due. X, that's who I found out about it from. Anyway, I want to give credit there. I personally call this the prime pose dodge. Which is just like a fun piece of fan service, but there's a pose that Samus did in Metroid Prime after she got the phase-on suit on the GameCube version. And it was just like this really over-the-top pose, but like I absolutely love that that's the pose she does after you do a counter in this game. And that's basically what lets you dodge it. So I call it the prime pose dodge. Also, yeah, okay, so one thing, I don't know exactly how an X-Parasite found Kraid's body, but that is 100% what happened here. Pew 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 pew. I think like right here. Yep. Okay. Boo 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 boo. Okay. I think this is the speed boost moment. All right, this has a designated animation, which I love so much. 2 hours, 34 minutes, 14 seconds. Let's go. Nice. Hey. Nice. So yeah, there we go. Hey, other M. So I've seen this one before, but I loaded my old save file. I don't particularly like this game, but you know what? Hey, I appreciate it. I don't mind it being here. Man. This one takes me back. Fusion. Is this nut? Oh, welcome. Anyway. Fusion. Yo! That's sick. Hey. Wait, is that really all I got? There's more, right? Oh, is it separate based on the difficulty? I'm gonna check one of my other save files I did to practice. You get any different ones? Oh yeah. Okay. There, I got them all on this one. How about that? Okay. Okay, so this is the Metroid 2 one. Cool. Alright. This is my way of doing it. Got it. Okay. I haven't actually looked at these yet, so... Hey! Mother brain. Nice. Okay. Sweet. Nice. Okay. And then this one. Oh, it's like the other one, but she's out of the suit. Ha! 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 I love it. Okay. Anyway. Wow. So we did it. That's sick. Dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it says 0 mission. I want to talk about this one. So, assuming this all happens chronologically, I think these are X. And there were ships that we saw hanging out in the background. And the X-Parasites are smart enough to know how to fly ships. 100%. Because they take over creatures and then they inherit the intelligence of them. 100%. I think the X left the planet. You see the ships in the background, they're flying off. And the thing is, even though there was a whole army of these guys, we only met a few of them. So, that tells me that they must have left. And the ones that we fought at the very end were probably to stall time while they left, or were left behind to fight us. Because the gold one here in particular is the last one we fought. I have no idea who that robed one is in the background, if that has any significance. No, the ones that we fought, though, it's just they were glowy eyes, though. Like, if I were to show the footage, they have glowy eyes. Oh, wait. I guess you're right. That one is, the eyes are glowing red. You might be right. And it could be Ravenbeak's army leaving. That could be true, too. I guess the thing that I just find, like, a little bit weird is, like, a plot hole. There are ships hanging out in the background. I know. Well, I was just saying, like, I was thinking it could have been, like, the visors. You know how Samus has, like, the green visor and stuff in front of her eyes? I was thinking it might be something like that, but... Because, like, I mean, I don't think that was literally their faces, but... It's actually... It could be them leaving, maybe. So they could be more relevant later. Heck, maybe... Yeah, maybe they could clone Ravenbeak later. That's true. I still don't think the X-Parasites are gonna end here, though. I feel like. because they gotta have some kind of spooky monster for us to fight in future games. And I mean, the Metroids are extinct now, so I feel like the X-Parasites are probably gonna become the new thingy that we're gonna be dealing with a lot, which is like terrifying, but it makes sense. But I might be wrong though. I just don't know if there's any significance to that one in the back in the robe. But I feel, yeah, this is probably important. I feel like. Not necessarily to this game, but maybe the next one. I hope we do get a Metroid 6 that just also knocks it out of the park. I think one thing that I would like to see elaborated on is Samus's new power to just absorb Metroid, or absorb life energy. And I could totally see them putting that into the counter mechanic on some level. I think that'd be pretty fun. I think there's a lot of things they could do story-wise to a certain degree. Again, I mean, either the X-Parasites or Ravenbeak's army, or both, have probably escaped. So I'm curious what they'll do. But still, yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. This has been a lot of fun. Again, I will see you guys in the bonus part, and I'm hoping to have that done on Friday, so I'm probably going to edit that over the course of this week, get it all scripted and, you know, voiced and stuff, and, yeah, I'm really excited to share this. Again, thank you all for tuning in. I'm stalling. See you guys later. Have a great day, and, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next on the channel after the bonus part, but I'll just do an update video for that, so see you guys later. Have a great day. Take care. Thank you for popping in, and yeah, bye.